in a personal injury case, what is the kind of the biggest disconnect between client and or biggest misunderstanding between a client and their understanding of how of the case works and the relationship with the attorney? So as an attorney in a personal injury case, so I'll talk about that because this comes up frequently in personal injury cases. So you get in a car accident, you follow my earlier steps on my YouTube channel. I have the several steps you need to follow right after the accident, right? So you follow those steps. So you've talked to the police, you've gotten a report, you've gotten photographs to document everything that went on. You've got the information of the other individual involved in the crash. All right, so you have all that information, right? And you've given me a call, you've come in, you've hired me. And so now, okay, you're like, okay, well, what's the next step? I guess, all right, well, I'll wait till you're from my attorney. And that's okay to an extent, but here's the thing, it doesn't end there. So you have a lot, my clients, you have a lot of responsibility in the case as well. And that's not because I'm lazy, it's because I can't treat for you. I can't fix your body for you. I can't go tell the doctor how you're feeling because I don't know, I'm not you. So the insurance companies, they're not gonna consider your claim. They're gonna laugh off your claim if you don't go to if you don't have documented medical treatment and medical issues that can be proven to come from the accident or the crash, right? So it's my job and it's your job to prove that, because I mean, if we go to a trial and we file a lawsuit, the law requires us to prove, beyond it's not a criminal case, so it's not beyond a reasonable doubt, but it's preponderance of the evidence. So it's, I mean, we got to prove that it's more likely than not that there was a car accident, the other person had liability, the other person was at fault, and that you, my client, the person that was injured, that you were actually injured, that the injuries were permanent, that the injuries are not going to be fixed, they're not going to go away, and that you're going to need money for future medical care and cost of care. And if there's other things that you permanently can do, such as now, if you are officially certified by the government to be disabled for some amount because of this accident, that's something that, we can discuss as well, and those sorts of things. So it's very much, I need you to be really, really diligent in making sure you're being, going to your medical providers as soon as you can, as soon as they tell you to. I need you to follow all their instructions, and I need you to continue going there. And, I need you to tell the truth when they're asking you. Please don't over exaggerate. Obviously, we all know that because that's not ethical. However, by the same token, don't try to be a tough guy or a tough lady and go in there and you're white knuckling it, holding on to the doctor's table there, and try in pain, and you're like, well, I think my pain's about a 5, and you're really, I mean, and realistically, your pain's like about 9.5, and you're about to jump out of your skin. Okay, no, you need to tell the doctor, yes, I'm in a lot of pain. That's just, you need to be honest about it. And if there's anything, if you miss treatment for even 2 weeks, the insurance company is going to look at that as you felt better and didn't need medical care for 2 weeks. Okay? So if that's the case, that's the case. If that's the truth, that's the truth. I mean, you need to be truthful, you need to be honest, you need to do the right thing, you need to be ethical about this. Okay? I put in my retainer agreements, you can't ask me to lie or be unethical about anything. And the reason I put it in there is because unfortunately, I've had clients before that have asked me to do that, and I declined, and it created a little bit of conflict. So as far as the, communication, I've talked about it before, I talk about it all the time because it's such a big issue. So be in communication with your attorney, not just your doctors, but your attorney throughout the case. Your attorney is the one who's quarterbacking it, who, from a legal perspective, who's trying to make sure all the evidence is there, so that he or she can prove that you're injured, okay? And they can't do that without the records of your doctor, and they can't do that if you don't go to get treatment. Because frankly, if you're not going to get treatment, are you really injured? I mean, that's arguable, right? Some people might say yes, some people might say no. The treatment isn't working, you need to tell your doctor and go somewhere else. Okay, you can't not just walk off, because these things I want to stress. Somebody brought to my attention, as well, and it was a very good point. Was that these decisions that you're making? I know I've been intense right now, but this is an intense topic. These decisions that you're making affect the rest of your life. So even if you're 25, you could be 15 years old, you could be 90 years old. The decisions you make in your personal injury cases, in your criminal case, any of your legal cases, the things what you tell your attorney you want to happen, and the decisions you make are going to affect you positively, negatively, in one way or the other the rest of your life. They're also going to affect your friends and family. So keep that in mind. Do your friends and family, deserve to have somebody who wanted to close out their case real quick, get a couple bucks, and now they have to take care of somebody who has medical injuries for the rest of their lives too, because you didn't wait and let your, go through the whole process with all your doctors and let your attorney build the case. Well, no, they don't deserve that, right? And you know that, and I know that, of course. So, but it's hard to think about that when you're kind of in the mode in the middle of it, and it's all confusing and coming at you fast. So that's why you have an attorney. That's why you have doctors. Ask them. They're the professionals. They're the ones who are having to make the wheels spin. You just need to show up and do what your doctor tells you. Just show up and ask questions if you got questions. And they're pretty much, we'll run the show, but you got to show up and you got to work with them, or else it's going to be 6 months later. You're going to call your attorney, and like another video I'll be posting. You're going to say, "Why isn't my attorney doing anything?" And you're going to get really frustrated, and then it might take you a month, and then you call your attorney really frustrated, and your attorney's going to say, "Well, my understanding is that you were treating. I was waiting for all the treatment records from your doctor so that I could put them together, have my paralegal put them together, and send a demand to the insurance company." But I mean, I've talked to the doctor here every once or twice a month, and they're saying that you still haven't finished your treatment and that you've missed several appointments, and so I can't do anything. I can't. My hands are tied. I can't submit anything to the insurance company yet. So now we got to wait however else long it is for you to finish the program, or if you're just not going to, I need to know that too. But then we have that gap in treatment where, as far as the insurance companies, as far as Colossus is concerned, you were fine. You were healed. If you didn't go to the doctor, if you weren't treating, you're in perfect health. So that's something you need to be aware of. You need to take seriously. Please, this affects the rest of your life. And I go into a little bit about my personal story on my website. I may do a video on it and explain it in more detail. But I've been injured in an auto accident. I settled way too early because I didn't know better, and it is still giving me problems. So please learn from me. Everybody else has already suffered. And again, if you have an issue, call your case manager. Call your doctor, send them an email, and just ask them to help, ask them to clarify. Thanks for watching my video. I'm Jared McCabe. I'm the owner of the McCabe Law Firm. You can check out my website, jaredmccabelaw.com. Also, feel free, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe down below, write comments. Let me know if you want what you want to see in my videos. Is there a certain topic you want me to do a video on? Is there something you'd like to see, something you think is interesting? Let me know, or write a comment below, or send me a direct message. And again, find me on my Facebook pages. I have one for me as an attorney and one for the law firm, as well as Instagram and Yelp, Google, those other ways. So thanks again. Be sure to subscribe, comment. Till next time.